And Cody didn't even want us to start.
How's that looking today?
I don't know. How's mine looking? Mine's all combed back.
I was going to comment. We were in the
combed it back.
Well, we were in the green room. We were in the green room getting ready to set up, and I was going to compliment you. Look at you, looking all like slick and everything.
All I did was wet it and comb it back because I didn't want to put on another hat again.
You're just naturally blessed with straight hair, though.
Yes, yeah. But thin hair.
I'll take my curly over thin dog.
Yeah, I'm getting older. As I've gotten older, it's gotten thinner. When I was young, I had Beatles style hair where it was all thick and looked like a helmet.
Dude,
now
my buddy,
yeah,
it just happens. Hey, how are you
Hey,
doing? I missed you last week, and I missed everybody last week.
Everybody was like, "Wow, he's still packing meat."
I am, guys.
No, last week you weren't packing meat. Week before you were packing meat.
I know, dude. You and Drunk 3PO. When I got home to start working on stuff, watching the podcast, dude, I was in stitches just laughing. You guys were doing a good rip for like almost 5 minutes. I'm just like, oh my God, this is hilarious. And you guys toned it down. I know what level you could have taken the meat packing.
Mm-hmm.
But no, legit. I've been helping a close friend of mine, and I just unfortunately I need to put in the time and the money because of my personal situation. So I have to help a friend in need and make some money, and I had to make a sacrifice. And trust me, it wasn't easy.
Understandable, and that's why I decided to make jokes, because making jokes always makes life a little easier.
Oh yeah, dude. If you don't laugh,
especially when you're packing meat.
Oh yeah, it smells delicious too.
We're too early on for me to go in that direction.
Right.
Hey everybody, how's it going? We're back with episode 20. This is our 20th episode.
I can't believe it. I love it. I love how quick the numbers go up. Just keep cranking those numbers up, baby.
Just like my weight. I've been working out more. I've been dieting, and it's slowly going down.
Well, it's what it is. Get to the chopper, work out harder. John, how you doing, buddy? John, I gotta shout out to John, dude. He's always leaving some quality comments on my videos. I appreciate you coming in and watching them. Feels good to be back.
I noticed that. I went there and I'm like, hey, what was the comment that I just left the other day? Something about moo.
It was funny.
I was watching it and I was like, moo.
That was that was a Counter-Strike, $1 million Counter-Strike skins.
The thing is, I don't really know too much about the Counter-Strike and Call of Duty world.
I love it. Counter-Strike's an amazing game. I want to stream it, but the skins, man, it's skins that were like pre-NFTs, essentially. You know, it was like the precursor.
$1 million thing is nuts, but we'll get into that when we talk about the Call of Duty stuff.
Let's get into the beef. What games are you playing this week, Logan?
What am I playing?
Yes.
I'll give you one guess about one of them.
Give it to me.
No, you have to get. I'm giving you a guess.
Exoprimal.
Yes. I'm playing Exoprimal, and
did we just become best friends? No.
And Forza Motorsport.
Dude, I want to play Forza so bad, and my racing setup is sitting in my living room, and I'm just like, and Forza looks so good.
Okay, it looks great on Series X, but when I'm playing it on my Series S, it's a significant downgrade.
Oh, yeah, it's lower horsepower.
I really didn't think so, but I was like, The only thing that really bothers me about Forza is it's not like before where you could just buy the car and then buy all your parts. You have to unlock the ability to upgrade your parts.
See, that's what I heard on one of on a streamer guy I follow. He goes by Game Pass Dad. Shout out to Game Pass Dad. He's actually a really good streamer. He's all into Forza, and he was going through like that whole unlocking situation, and he's like, what's going on here, you know?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan. I hope they update that because, all right, say you want to unlock everything for one car, you could only use that car. Now you get a new car, you have to start over from scratch with that car. So you can't just work to unlock all the parts to upgrade whatever you want. You have to work on each car.
And it's
And
like an achievement, right? It's almost like an oh, you unlock you oh, you did
you
this.
beat this race, you got to this car level, now you can unlock this, now you can. It's tedious
I don't
work
know if I
now.
like that. I don't know if I like that.
I don't, but I still enjoy the racing. I can afford pretty much whatever car I want from the get, in terms of, let's say, up to S, just because I bought the Premier, the $100 edition.
Hmm.
So they give you all these extra credits and stuff. What bothers me is they don't give you legacy credits like they did in some of the other ones, where they give you uh, other Forza stuff or other cars if you had these or played other Forza games.
I'm gonna be optimistic, and I think the team that's working on Forza are paying attention. They are looking. Okay,
Hmm.
these people are passionate. They want you to play the game. They spend millions and millions of dollars laser scanning these tracks. Because I'll tell you guys, when you're playing this
That's
game,
another thing.
when you're playing this game with a force feedback steering wheel, you feel bumps. Like you feel it's hard to explain. You feel the amount of feedback you get in a force feedback wheel. You know when one of your tires are spinning out. You know, like
I almost got one of those for,
you can get a
I
nice one
can't
for three
remember.
hundred bucks, dude.
Yeah, no. My wife, right there,
That amazing gem right there, MJ.
was going to get me one for Christmas last year, but the fact that it was $300, I was like,
You can get a
oh,
dude. The Xbox one I had, I asked Daddy for money years ago. I'm like, Dad, I like cars. Can I get one? And he bought me this Ferrari style one, which I love with the flat bottom, and there's
right.
interchangeable wheels I could put on there too. For
See, I
three
think this
hundred
one was
bucks, you get some. So you can get
I
like a
think this
thrust.
one was a Logitech,
The Logitechs are
the one
really
with the
nice. Yep,
yeah.
I think they're about 500 now, but those are also really great.
No,
I am
it
telling
was
you,
around 300.
it
It
will
was
enhance. I am
forget what
telling
it
you.
was, but it doesn't have all the connections and stuff.
Well,
Like if you want to mount
mine,
it and all that, it didn't have all that.
oh, mine is in a racing seat. The sticks, I have all
Yeah.
like special pedals with. I have adjustable braking and like I went all out. The only thing the only thing my setup does not have is the motion platform for when you're turning and moving,
Ah,
which is going to be you can get an entry level with like two-way access is around $1,000. What you really want is four axis, so you can rotate like this, and so when you're driving, it'll go back a little bit, and then when you're turning, it'll kind of like go on a pivot on an angle. Those are around $2,500 now, but I still think the entry fee for that is
I
pretty
think
cheap.
I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
Dude, you're talking, dude. I am like you're getting me hyped here because I'm all about racing sims. Forza
I love them too. Don't
on
get me wrong. I just
360.
got another racing game, which I got a week early. Hot Wheels Unleashed 2, turbocharged.
They already have a
Actually,
Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 out. The
well,
first one
no,
looked
but yes.
fantastic. The first
Oh, the
one looked
first one was
really, really
great.
good.
I played this living snot out of it, and I just got part two. I got it a week early. I put up the video. It's funny because I put up the video, and then the music in the menus, which has no lyrics or anything, got me copywritten. Got me a copyright strike. So I had to let YouTube do its thing because they now have this new beta program where it can just remove the music. It works really well. So remove the music from the menus and stuff like that. But yeah, I just put up the video. It's kind of it's fun.
I,
It
yeah,
plays a lot like the original, but it's fun. I got it on Switch. The PS5 version looked better when I had the first one, but I felt like I wanted it on Switch.
Mortal Kombat. That's all I gotta
Uh,
say.
no, 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 no. This is no. But
Apparently,
I will
okay.
say
Real quick input. Apparently, there is a graphical update on it.
it just fixed. Yeah,
Yeah.
the update.
So,
A
hey,
lot.
again, I still think it's amazing that they put MK1 on the Nintendo Switch. Game looks gorgeous just on regular, like standard current gen consoles. The fact that you could have Mortal Kombat in your pocket on a Switch is great. But I just put it on a Steam Deck; it'll run better.
You know, you know what milestone I thought I didn't hit that high, and then I found my wife's a couple of hidden Switch games in her office that were on a stack. We have 710 Switch games now. Physical.
It's hard for me to comprehend. I've never known somebody in general that just owned 700 games. You literally own over 700 Switch games, dude. F yeah, man. Kudos to you.
Like the day that you make your way here and walk into that room and see that big wall of red. I can't wait.
There will be that day.
It's just a big wall
Time will
of
slow
red.
down. Time will slow down. My mouth will drop. There'll be an extra camera just going around as I go like this. And like playing, I'll be like, one day I'll be there. One day.
Eventually, it'll happen. Yeah. But what were we talking about? So that's what I'm playing. Those are the games that I'm playing. What have you been playing?
Banjo-Kazooie.
What? I thought you were going to say meatpacking.
I was side quest here. I was joking with one of my gal pals. She's like, "What are you going to be for Halloween?" I'm like, "You know what? I'm just going to put on the thing that I wear and a hairnet and gloves and say I'm a salami boy from meatpacking." Anyways. That is legit IRL. That's a real conversation I had with a friend. No, I got my Nintendo 64 controller in a couple weeks ago for the Nintendo Switch. And
plenty.
Shovelware games, yeah.
Plenty.
And I'm just sitting here. I charged up the controller. I'm looking at this beautiful thing. I know a lot of people hate the N64 controller. I love it.
I love it.
I'm nostalgic for it. Doesn't matter. Don't care if you don't like it. That's fine. And I was like, finally, the other day, I'm like, I need to play some games with this. Break it in a little. And jump back into Banjo-Kazooie. Sloppy gameplay.
Did you
a little
play
bit.
On the N64 or on the Switch with the N64 controller?
On the Switch with the 64 controller. Because I had actually pre-COVID started a whole fresh new game on Banjo with the actual console because I'm a purist like that. But the convenience that I had and the clarity of the game on my big screen, on my couch, I was like...
I think I'm missing those two.
Banjo-Kazooie? I never played the second game. I never played the second
one. I played them both. Back in the day, I had rented them. I never owned them. I need to see if I'm missing it on Nintendo 64.
And then, of course, I do have to say, and shout out to Grem for coming into my stream earlier this week. I am back on Apex Legends, man.
Yeah, I have Banjo-Kazooie 1. I don't have 2.
I don't think 2 is nearly as good. But
is Grem still in here?
Grem, I thought Grem was here pre-chat. I thought I saw him in here.
What was this? How are there 700 games on the Switch anyways?
Oh, there's a lot.
There's actually 4,500 games altogether.
Physical?
No, altogether. Physical and digital. It might be more, but the last number I saw was, I think, 4,500 physical games is 14... Oh, I don't know. We were talking about it at the game store today. All I know is I have less than 20% of the actual collection. 900 games is 20%. So let's do the math on that.
You know what I was thinking? I was just talking to my
4,500, I guess that would make it.
I was going to get an extra.
So it's 6,500 physical altogether. 4,500 physical. Sorry, continue.
No, I'm talking over you. My bad. Because I'm just my random ADD thoughts. I was gonna buy a second physical copy, and keep it sealed of the Mario Anniversary, which I didn't do it.
The 3D pack thing, yeah. I did. I did it on purpose. I think we have 3. One for me, one for my wife, and one sealed.
Can I buy one off of you sealed for $60?
He's a funny boy.
That's just going to be one of those games in 15 or 10 years that people are going to ask $1,000 for on eBay. But I hope at least in 10 years I don't need that $1,000. You okay? You're very gassy.
Yeah. Have you ever had one of these before?
Yeah, they're very delicious.
Yeah, but they're very carbonated-y.
Yeah.
Carbonated-y. And it's a little warm because it was sitting there before when I was editing, setting up the podcast, so it's gotten a little warm. So, when the warmer they get, the more carbonated. Yeah.
Creamy Potato had... Oh, by the way, Creamy Potato had asked politely, like, hey, if you need some guests, I'm paraphrasing. He's like, I'll come on and hang. Creamy
Yeah,
Potato.
we were talking about that.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Creamy
gotta
Potato.
set that up,
He
and then
streams.
I'll yeah.
He streams occasionally on Twitch. He's most of the hilarity on any voice you tend to hear when I'm laughing on the posts that I post on my social media. It's
Right.
most likely him talking in the
Oh,
back.
okay.
So yeah.
I thought you said Creamy Potato was like 12 though. I just know you said he was young. I couldn't remember, and I was
He's
like,
older than
yeah.
12 and younger than us.
No, he was like 21, 22, something like that. I think is
Something
what
like
you
that.
said.
Yeah. No, he's a high school boy. Yeah, prom
Really?
coming up. Yeah. He doesn't
Wow.
really
So he's like
have prom coming up.
18.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a kid.
He's a kid. He's a kid. He's a child. He's very
That's
mature.
creepy. Why are you hanging out with children?
I try to avoid.
Don't answer that. Don't. It can be held against you in a court
My
of law.
demographic starts at 15, dude. I have a lot of these, like especially when I stream Five Nights at Freddy's, which I love. I know that's a very young demographic.
Right.
So it's just I and they want to play games and they want to talk to me on Discord and stuff. I can't. Sorry, I just can't. I have a regular life, and when I have like even a half a dozen people just texting me in general constantly through Discord, I can't do it. So I kind of understand why when some of these streamers and whatnot like don't respond to people, like I kind of get it. It's just too much. I can't do it all the time. So I do apologize to people who are sending me Discord messages, and I can't get around to doing it. Even on Instagram, I try to, but I can't. So.
What is this? I have no clue what Riders, Rangers, and Rambles. The streets.
Never heard of it.
I have no clue. No clue. So yeah. Do we want to continue jabbering on like
no,
we do at
I want to talk about the horrendous design that is PlayStation 5 and talk about the the cool things that I actually think is a great direction that they did with the PS5 Slim. Do you want to take it off, or we essentially have the same opinion? Our videos again.
Our videos were, dude.
It's
like we said the same thing different ways.
We won't watch each other's videos if one of us put one out similarly on a similar topic. We will make our videos, post them, and then we'll watch each other's at a separate time just to see, compare and contrast, and do juxtaposition. And boy, it was hilarious. Our videos were almost the same, even timing wise.
And what I think is funny is we won't even talk about, hey, I'm doing this video. Maybe you should do this.
Yeah,
or,
we don't.
Hey,
we don't even.
I'm doing this topic. We just go, oh no, we just put up videos and boom, there it goes. And more than once have we made the same video on the same day covering the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So that was I found that kind of funny.
It's entertaining.
Once I watched yours, I was like, wow, you weren't kidding. We really did do the same thing.
But to be fair, I really ripped on to how terrible the design is.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. I don't think it's terrible. I just think it could be better.
I just don't.
Hey there, Kevin. How you doing?
Kevin Gaming Channel, another homie, stopping in always. Appreciate you. I just don't think it's a timeless design. I think a good design, like a car,
is the Dreamcast.
I freaking love it, dude. Come on, please tell me that still.
I agree.
That's still not a beautiful design system.
There are two consoles that I think are timeless. One people will on me for is the Dreamcast, which I completely agree. It's one of the most. It's the gamiest game console. It looks like a beautiful piece of video game hardware.
Yes.
And the other one's the Nintendo 64.
Love the Nintendo 64.
I just love the shape with the two little feet.
I agree.
Yeah,
dude.
so did I. With the shape with the two little feet and just the cartridge.
Yep, right on top.
Yeah. Right on top. Don't get me wrong. I love the way the Super Nintendo looks. I think Saturn looks amazing.
Oh, I love the way the Saturn looks, dude.
The PlayStation 1 looked good too.
Yeah.
But it's like after that PS1 N64 era, the consoles started. Well, I like the GameCube on its weird little
I
but
think
it's
the
still not one of the
GameCube, as
best.
obscure
But it
as it
still looks
was,
great.
it upheld to its name, the GameCube, like
Right.
literally.
And then that's
Had a
when
handle on it
consoles
too.
just became the black box.
Yeah.
I did a video on it, and consoles until the PS5, I will give it that it isn't a black box anymore.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't suffer from black box syndrome in terms of design, but yes, it does suffer from black box syndrome, meaning that it's all the same
You're
stuff
better
over and
off,
over.
like, honestly, and something that's a more contemporary design is the Xbox Series X. It's literally a box with a centrifugal heat exhaust
Yep.
coming up from the center. And honestly, in its minimalism, it's a beautifully designed and engineered piece of hardware. You're better off with that. You know, you have something that aged as terrible as the movie Independence Day, and you have you have the Xbox, dude. This moldy, wrinkly kind of I burned the candle and it fell to its side type design. But I do want to get into what I do like about the design. I will give Sony kudos on two things. Yes, the memory is expandable. And two, the fact that if you do just buy a digital only and you decide, hey, I do want a Blu-ray player, just pop it off on the side, pop that piece off, and put and spend the extra money and put that physical piece of media on there. I like that. I like the modularity. I like it being me as a PC guy. I don't know if you guys know this. I like being able to swap parts out, being modular, and adding things. And I'm really happy to see that, especially coming from Sony, who's always proprietary over data and memory cards, etc. Like, I'm happy to see that they're going this semi-modular direction. That's what I have to say about that.
Where is it? Here we go. All right. I'm pulling something up
So
to show everybody.
Otherwise, the PS5 Slim, they say, is just above 30% smaller. It's significant.
Yeah, here are the.
It looks so much better.
It's significantly smaller.
Yes.
The only thing I don't like is you see up here, this is glossy, this is matte. The bottoms come off, but
wait a minute, glossy on top, matte on the bottom?
Yep.
I'm not against it. Not against it.
Okay. But how have these console manufacturers not realized glossy is bad? It gets fingerprints and scratches like there's no tomorrow. Matte does not. But here we go. Yeah, you said 30% and weight by 18%.
Dude, that's substantial.
24%.
That's substantial. And to get that horsepower out of something that much smaller, kudos to them.
But the vertical stand doesn't come with it. The horizontal one does.
No, but you get that awesome little kickstand, bro.
Like, that's $30. And it's more expensive now too.
Of course.
There's that little kickstand right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Okay, never mind.
You know what? People are going to say, okay, Nick, then what would you do to fix the design? Unfortunately, with something like this, yeah, I see why they wanted the heavier object on the bottom without putting pressure on the top of the hardware. Fine. But you know what you could have designed? You could have designed that kickstand to fold in and be in the back, in the middle, so that you actually don't physically see that stupid thing there, like your BMX rider from 1999. Right? Am I right?
I can't unsee that.
It's terrible.
But like I was trying to say, the Series X, when you lay it on its side, because the side of it actually has the little nubbins to lay down, the disk drive is still on top. If it's built correctly, it doesn't matter if the disk drive is on top. I think it's a poor design. It looks great standing up.
Sure,
but laying down, it just looks like yeah. And then if you go and look at all the specs, they're the exact same. There's nothing new.
Nothing changed. Yes, you get 200 more gigs for 1 terabyte.
But do you really? It's 100. Wait, was it 850 or was it 860?
Around 850, I believe, because the operating system and everything needs.
So now you just get the difference back because the operating system is like 120, 130 gigs. So
Okay, here's a great question, and I know your reaction is, but I'm just going to say this for people who are watching. How do you feel about the $50 price hike for the digital?
stupid.
It is.
There's no reason. No reason. Zero reason. You get less with the console. It's because it's now modular. So what? Then why is the one with the disk drive $50 more?
Because how much is the disk drive? 70 or 50?
80.
Okay.
It's
okay, that's what
79. I think it's $80. Yeah. This is ridiculous. Then stupid. It's I want to use a word, but I can't. I can't because of YouTube.
But
So
John goes, the kickstand is terrible. I would rather put a rock on the bottom of the console. Yeah.
PS5. Hey, Grem's there. Where did he say that? I would rather where?
Oh, it's the last. It's John. John. It was the last comment John put. Pokemon XY are 10 years old. Wow.
Is that really breaking news? I saw that. Is that really breaking news? Oh, okay. Yeah, here it is. Wow. I like how he used the rock.
But like
emoji.
I said, they could have designed it or at least had an input slot in the back, maybe near the center, so that the kickstand was in the center and you would never see it. And then I'd be like, okay.
He is right. We are 25 minutes in. I can't. No, we got demonetized for some reason.
I dropped an F-bomb and
But the thing is, I was watching a couple of others, regular gaming podcasts, and they dropped an F-bomb.
They're way worse than us. Way worse.
And they didn't get demonetized. So I don't know what it was. So I'm just not even going to. I was going to call it. I can't.
Who was it?
And it's not even a bad word.
Wasn't it Grem who did that huge donation super chat last week?
Yes.
Superhero. What's your origin story, Grem?
we call him Ultra Grem.
Ultra Grem, yes.
Old Nintendo Ultra 64.
I love that Ultra 64 logo. I have an affinity towards it because
I wish it had become the Ultra 64.
Dude, I was hyped. It got me hyped as a kid. You always saw it at the arcade when you were playing Killer Instinct, and I was like, I can't wait. Ultra. Yeah, dude. Still love Killer Instinct.
I was playing it the other day.
It's such a great game.
Even the new one that's now 10 years old. Do you believe the new Killer Instinct is 10 years old?
Are you serious?
Yep.
I thought it was like 5.
It was a launch game for the OG Xbox One.
I heard that there's going to be a huge update graphically and just adding more to the game, and I want them to because it's so much fun.
Where did you hear that?
I think the Interlace told me. Did you do a video on that?
2 of them. I did the first one where they announced an update, and then I did the second one exactly stating when they're doing the update and what they're adding to the game.
I'm sorry, dude. I missed that one. My bad.
Yeah, and those videos actually did very well. I was very
Killer Instinct's great game.
Shocked.
I'm glad they're keeping it alive. Iron Galaxy worked on that, and I think they're just north of me. A couple hours. They're in Wisconsin. So.
Okay, Wisconsin.
Yeah,
the
awesome.
cheese state.
Great cheese, bro. I'm not going to lie. I lived out there. Wisconsin is an underestimated state. But so, all in all, how do you feel about the PS5 Slim? And when you get yours, can you sell me one of your mini fridges for like $300?
So, I just sold my Japanese PS5.
How much?
I thought you still had yours.
No, I sold that bad boy a while ago.
I couldn't remember, but I was like,
what did you sell it for?
$375.
Okay. All right, not bad.
So I was like, okay. One, I have 3 in the house. Had 3.
Yeah.
1 in the game room. I had the one in the office, which I had only used a total of 4 times since I had gotten it. So I moved it to the living room thinking we'd use it more out there. Used it once. And then we have the one in the bedroom, which is my wife's. And that's the one we consistently use. We use it more than even the one that I have in my game room, and I'm like, I feel like I wasted. And I went, lo and behold, new PlayStation
You
Slim.
live
I'm
in
like,
like
all
do
right.
you like live in Bruce's Manor? We have one on the West Wing. We have one on the East Wing. We have one in the dungeon. We have one in the study. We have one in the observation tower. I cannot do an English accent whatsoever.
I wish I had an observation tower.
Me too, dude. That'd be awesome.
So I decided to sell it. I traded it to my local game store. They give me really good deals and stuff.
That's
so.
nice.
And then it happened. I was debating. I was like, maybe not. Da 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 da. And then they announced this. And then I was telling my wife, I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna get this. She's like, who are you kidding? I'm like, yeah, you're right.
She knows.
She's like, that's like your thing. If it's not a console, it's a controller. I'm like, where do I make my money on? Yeah, controllers.
I love it. This is your
What
fault,
about
bro.
this one?
This is your fault.
No, this one. This one right here.
What in the freaking world, bro? I like it.
Yeah.
I'm also terrified at the same time. Oh, look at those triggers on the back. That's pretty great.
I did a weird video on weird Switch Pro controllers I found on Amazon.
How much was it?
It's actually a really good controller.
For my hands, I don't have like gorilla hands, but I have large adult man hands.
It's comfortable.
It looks super comfortable. That's the thing.
You have the light and controls back here, so you don't accidentally hit them.
Mm-hmm.
You have the programmable buttons right here, and you don't accidentally hit them the way the controller's shaped. And then everything else, it's a really good controller.
What's it called? What's the brand?
Yes.
It's called.
I'd have to look it up.
Yes.
Stoga. STOGA.
From freaking Mother Russia?
Probably. No, China. Everything's from China.
Everything's China. It's all China.
Wow.
So I will say, listen, if I could, I like to. I'm having fun here, and I just love ripping on the PS5. It's fun. The last few shorts I posted, it's just so funny because actually a lot of people agree with me, and then you get those people who are like, he's comparing a box to a box and a tower. When I brought up the PlayStation, listen, I love Sony. I love gaming. I love Xbox. I love for what they represent for gaming. The company's not so much because they're terrible.
Yeah. Microsoft is
as far as like having a console and playing.
And if you didn't know, I used to work for them. So.
Did you used to work for them? Guys in chat, did you guys know that he used to work for Microsoft? Oh.
Yeah, I know. I don't really talk much about it.
I don't think so. I don't. You could. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't recall. But for what gaming is in general, eliminate the companies, the capitalist companies, but bringing people together.
Is Microsoft really capitalist?
One of the biggest.
Oh no, the people that run it. Oh,
dude, one of the biggest. But I think that there's people in the company.
That was a joke.
There's people in the company that just really want to bring us all together like we're doing right now. So, point being, it brings us all together.
Philly S. See, that doesn't.
Good old Spency. Good old Phil
Spency. See, I call him Philly S, and I'm like, no, I don't think
he's a genuine dude. I don't think that he's
P Spency. P Spency. No.
So I just want to say I'm just grateful and happy that we have competition and we have these consoles. And yes, I will rip on a console for the way it looks. And if people want to challenge me and say you design one better, I will because I can. Boosh. Also, awesome PS5 Slim. I'm happy. I'm happy that we're getting a Slim. Mentions Tomb Raider and when Logan says he worked for Microsoft. Oh, that's funny.
You know what?
I have to stop by her streams more. She goes on Kick though, doesn't she?
Yeah, she stopped streaming on her YouTube channel, and I noticed that. So, but that's where I usually am. But she also does the thing with Geeks and Gamers. So,
didn't you reach out to her at all to come on the show or no?
No. I'm actually gonna ask Jay if he can do the connection. Yeah. So. I was actually talking to Jay the other day, but
I missed you guys, man. I really wanted to stream with you three guys.
Dude, Isn't that nuts how I thought it was you that wasn't there, and I went back and watched
No,
and I'm
I
like, he
was there.
was there.
Yeah, I was
It
there
was
on the one.
Josie that wasn't there.
Yeah. What do I have on here?
I'm getting so old that my memory's crap.
That's already there for me. Don't even worry about it. Don't even think about
So-
it. You won't remember anyways. Tomorrow's the final
Yeah.
FTC hearing. Oh, for the merger for Microsoft?
For Microsoft, that company that I used to work for. I'm just trying to get Graham drunk.
I don't remember. I don't remember you saying that you were. But,
Yeah, I used to
Okay.
work for Microsoft.
Gotcha.
How many shots is that, Graham, now?
But yeah, is there anything else that you wanted to discuss on the PlayStation?
It comes out in November.
Mhm.
We've got the regular one for $500, the digital for $449, which makes no sense. The drive separately for $80. You can still upgrade the internal SSD, and that stand is an additional $30. Am I missing anything?
Yeah, it's also like the ugliest system that's ever been designed.
You know what? But besides the Switch, taking that out of it, you want to know what I think is the best looking home console out right now?
I'd love to hear it.
The Series S.
Yeah, it looks like a speaker, like a
Yep.
toaster speaker.
Something about it. I just think it looks the best.
It just tickles the beard hairs.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Hey, it's not uneven today, actually. You trimmed it nicely.
Yeah, I did. I did. I trimmed it the other day. Well, at least I know you're staring at my hair, my chin. At least you're not staring at my meat.
Hey, dude, I am a professional meat packer. At this juncture, I mean, I'm literally getting paid to pack meat, so get paid for it. You're professional.
Oh, that's good. Okay, that's what you need to have under your name, getting paid to pack meat. It's like Nick Dool, paid to pack meat.
People make fun of it, man. I think they're jealous.
Wait, what is this? Yeah, that little thing is pure class. Did I miss? What did I miss? What did I miss?
The Xbox Series S.
Oh, the Series S. Oh, okay.
Well,
Woo,
you are
'cause
getting
I
old,
just
bro.
saw-
Even
like,
I remembered
"Oh,
that.
I'm getting old. My glasses. Mm,
Mm,
mm.
mm.
Well, at least
My
I don't
my
have those
monocle.
horrible glasses I had before.
What kind
Yeah.
of meat do you pack? Hot dogs? It's salami. It's mostly salami.
Yeah, he likes the bigger ones.
Yeah, they're fat and juicy and plump.
I have a bacon flavored salami in my fridge. I got it from an olive oil store that's downtown.
That actually sounds wonderful, and I'm not even joking.
It actually really is.
An olive
We
oil
got-
store.
we also
Dude,
got
I
an
would love to
apple-
walk into a freaking olive oil store. I'd buy like $100 worth of olive oil.
Olive oil, vinegar, and then in the back they had spices as well as cured meats.
Mm.
And we got this apple maple bacon jam.
Okay,
I might have mixed it up.
sign me up.
I didn't like it. I love those things. I love bacon flavored anything. That one I didn't like.
When it's in
my
a
wife
gelatin form, you don't like
hates-
it, huh?
No. I just didn't like the flavor together.
Oh, okay.
My wife does not like bacon. She loves this stuff. And I was like, go figure. So, but they have all different kinds of flavors
I feel
and
like
stuff.
when I meet your wife, I think her and I are going to get along real easily.
Probably.
Yeah. But in time, it has been a floppy bacon because doesn't eat good crunchy type. What?
I like floppy bacon is what he's saying. It was a joke back when I worked at Best
Oh.
Buy when we worked together. Somehow bacon would come up and I like floppy bacon.
No, I like his other comment. Series S looks like a giant Windows Nokia 1020 phone.
Yes, it does. I miss that phone.
Dude, the
He had
brick
one.
Nokia ones? Or
No, the Nokia, the Windows phones. That's
Yeah.
a Windows phone. That was the one that had the big camera bump on the back.
side quest here. Remember back in the late 90s, early 2000s where little like colored screens and PDAs and all these little things, it's like with in the development of like TFT touch screens. I don't even know if it was
Mhm.
a TFT display, but it's like, wow, dude, look at these things. And they were so expensive. You look at them now, they're total POSs. dude.
Junk.
It's
Yeah.
absolute junk. And they were asking so much money. It's like, God, where technology has gone. Okay,
I
side
remember
quest
my
over.
first touchscreen cell phone. It was, I want to say, it was a Samsung slider. and it was one of those before they had the one that used the electromagnetic, like all of them now. It actually was pressure sensitive touchscreen. So weird. If you go back and think about it,
Mine
it's
was
so
I
yeah.
I was so anti iPhone back in the day when they first came out. My first touch screen, the screen actually would like flex, and it was a BlackBerry. And then,
My first smartphone was a black Samsung Blackjack 2.
well, after that, I switched to iPhone. I never went back, unfortunately.
I switched.
What's the
Well, I went to Windows Phone, and then that was it.
What's the best bacon on pizza? Strips or bits and chunks? Okay, I'll tell you this.
Ooh,
I know this because I'm a professional pizza eater. I used to work at a pizzeria delivering pizza. I eat a lot of pizza. I am from Chicago. Also, the bar I work at the weekends has amazing pizza because the pizzeria that I used to work at also owns the bar down the street. So I will say I'm kind of a connoisseur, semi-pro pizza eater. When you get bacon bits on a pizza, it's not the same. It's not freshly cooked bacon. So if you want the best bacon on your pizza, you're gonna want you don't want strips, right? Because if it's not cooked enough, you bite into the pizza, you're gonna pull the strip right out. You want like crispy bacon chunks, freshly cooked crispy bacon chunks, where they're gonna they fry them up, they get them nice and crispy, and then they cut them with a knife. That's the best bacon on your
now
pizza.
there is that bacon chunks where it's actually ham, but they call it bacon chunks. I'm like, no, that's ham.
Yeah,
That I don't. I'm not a big fan of ham on my pizza. I'm
I
not a big
love it.
fan of ham, period.
I love
But
pineapple
if it's
pizza,
like
and
the
I don't
meat
care.
love, you're evil. You're wrong. Goodbye, sir.
Oh
Hey,
no!
you know
Did you
what?
put
You
this
know
out?
what?
You're fired.
I need that. I need to get the you fired. Oh, no, I like the Vince McMahon better. You're fired. It just sounds you're fired.
Oh
It's
man,
just
so funny.
oh,
New York style is better. Okay, John, we talked about
you gonna fight about it?
deep dish.
You
Chicago
know,
style deep dish
Little Caesars, the
is
best.
you're out of your mind, bro. You have no taste buds. Deep dish,
You
John. It's
can't
okay.
fire
It's
me.
okay. John's uneducated. John's uneducated here.
Oh, so we kind of went into
Okay,
a
yeah.
side
I'm gonna
quest
explain this real
before we
quick, and
get
then we're
into
gonna
the
get into
next
Modern
part.
Warfare 3 beta. Chicago style deep dish
And
is
remember, we're saving the best part of this podcast for the end.
yes. The Chicago style deep dish is more celebratory. We don't normally eat it. Okay. It's not a thing that we go, yes, it's a staple of Chicago, but otherwise we eat the same type of pizza New York is and whatever. New York, it's the same stuff, man. They just cut their slices bigger. New York has amazing pizza. Okay. Hands down, phenomenal pizza. Chicago has amazing pizza. Hands down. I just love a good pizza. I don't care if New York is better, if Chicago is better. I love good pizza, and that's all I want.
I love pizza,
Yeah.
like maybe certain turtle.
Raphael.
Now, one thing is, Cody, it's not that I don't like ham on my pizza. I like it when it's like the meat lovers and you got all the different types of meat on there. But if you're just putting just ham on my pizza and cheese, it's just kind of weird.
No, we need ham
I
and
need
pineapple
the.
on it. And then you got a good pizza.
Hey, it looks like I'm by myself again. It's one of those podcasts. Nick never showed up.
All right. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 beta. Where do you want to start?
Yeah, it's not available on Xbox yet. It's only available on PlayStation and PC, which is BS. And I don't know how to get a hold of the code. But you've been playing it, right?
I did not get the beta.
How did you? But
Because I'm poor.
you've been covering it.
Because I'm poor.
I
Listen,
thought it was free.
there was no. I think you have to pre-order to play the beta. I'll be honest, man. Listen, I could be wrong, and I'm totally okay with saying that I'm wrong. I've been keeping up with this Diablo stuff, dude.
Yeah, I saw you've been doing
more
that.
than the Call of Duty. So if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. The beta might be free, but I thought the beta was only. Well, the beta is available, I think, for people who pre-purchased the game.
Well, I did see a thing on Ooh, Pure Xbox, I think it was. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But
Great website.
you had to go to X, Twitter, Twix.
Yeah.
You had to go there.
Twix.
You had to.
Oh, I like it. Oh, Twix.
You haven't heard that yet?
No, I'm using it now.
Okay.
I'm totally using it. Great.
There's two different rhyme and reasons to that name. We'll get into that later. But you have to go follow them. You have to follow the Call of Duty page on Twix. You have to like a certain post and then repost it or retwix it, whatever they're freaking calling it.
You lost
retweet it.
You lost
whatever.
You lost me at go here after the first part.
Yeah. So once you do that, they're giving out 2,500 beta codes for free. But I didn't bother because I don't care enough to do all that.
What a terrible. But they'll do it. I mean, it's a marketing thing. It's a clout thing. I get why they're doing it, and I won't be doing it. My buddy D Interlays, shout out if you. I don't think he watches the podcast, and that's okay. It's nothing against him. He was talking about getting MWIII, and then I was like, because I was all like, I'm not spending my money on this.
Thanks, John. Good night. We'll be seeing you. Appreciate it for being in here.
At home because I have an iRacing race to do. So good. I rewatch it tomorrow morning. John, you're awesome. We appreciate you here. Enjoy your iRacing. I'm jealous. I wish I could get back into my cockpit in my living room. I need a graphics card for my other computer.
Go get in your cockpit and pack your meat.
I will. I'll enjoy it too.
Yeah, that's where we're going tonight. It's funny how everybody just gets silent in the chat. They're like, I don't even know what these guys are going on about.
I know, we got to stay focused.
It reminds me of the Browser Wars night. They're still going on about pizza over there.
COD is dead to me. I stand with Nick Merckx. Fair enough.
Agreed. You know what? We were talking about that in my game store the other day, and I was like, they've released Spawn. They've released
amazing skins, dude. Really great.
They released
Tomb Raider,
the Doom stuff. They're releasing
the Doom
Skeletor,
items, the shotgun, and everything. Yeah,
the Skeletor, and I'm like,
it's they're really reeling me in.
And they got Zoltan Balthroy during the presentation the other day. He actually walked out on stage. I'm like, are you guys really going in the opposite direction? Why didn't you just apologize and say, okay, we know our audience now?
That's the thing.
They brought in the dude from Five Finger Death Punch. You know your audience. You clearly know your audience. Why didn't you just apologize?
All they needed to do was a simple apology. They didn't want to hear it from the loud minority that vast majority doesn't give an F about. And unfortunately, it turns into, it gets.
And they're
political.
still feeling the blowback.
It gets political.
It's still going on.
And to be fair, they did Nick Merckx real frickin' dirty.
Oh yeah,
real frickin' dirty. He has every right to state his opinion, and it was just a flat line opinion. And what it was just leave the kids out of it. Just leave the kids out of it.
And then you look. Tim the Tatman followed in suit, and then Dr. Disrespect. By doing that to Dr. Disrespect, you lost a lot of people.
I guarantee you, they're seeing the numbers. They're looking at their analytics.
Oh yeah,
and
I'm bringing in Five Finger Death Punch.
And you know what's funny? Guess what Tim the Tatman's playing? Counter-Strike 2. Same with Dr. Disrespect. They don't have to play COD.
Thank you for being here, good sir. Appreciate it. Always appreciate you being here.
Another number one man. Always appreciate you commenting, giving your opinions on my videos and my shorts, man. I really, really do appreciate it. And I appreciate you. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us.
You've been doing a lot of shorts lately. I have not been doing anything.
I could load 20 shorts. I could load 20 shorts in a day. I have my templates I built in my software, so I'm just like bing, 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 boom.
See, that's the thing. I have to build them or pay for Opus Clip now because just build a
template.
Yeah,
just build a template in Premiere.
I'm just kind of lazy.
Copy paste attributes to your. Remember, take 2 clips, take the same clip,
Oh,
overlay it.
look who shows up. Thank
Oh,
you, Dave.
dang,
Thank
Dave.
you.
Dave's another one,
I
man.
appreciate that, Dave. Thank you. Thank you so much. So that's. Do you want to continue talking about Call of Duty, or are you done talking about Call of Duty?
The thing that I want to address about Call of Duty is, and I've said this, is like, I I genuinely and generally really do love Call of Duty. I have clocked so many hours in. It's a fun game. It's an arcade
Call
shooter.
of
There's
Duty.
with a U, DUTY.
I will duty with a U.
You are getting old. That's such a dad's joke.
You know I actually have a shirt that I got from Five Below that said Call of Duty, and he's sitting on a toilet like this playing, I think, with a controller. It's great.
Of course. I don't like their business practice. I do not like their business practice. They are just leeching and pulling and pulling. It's because of these, but it's these CEOs, and boy, I thought that people would have watched my opinion on these CEOs, like Bobby Kotick at Activision, and
you don't think they shadow banned that video?
Dude, it has 3 views, bro. Did you see it? Because I called.
It didn't. The short showed up, but not the video. I had to go look for the video.
You really think it got shadow banned? Because I called these psychos.
Yep. Oh yeah, dude. You do know when you upload it and it processes, it checks your information, checks what you're saying. That's how you get the demonetized or whatnot, or limited or restricted. And then it puts a mark and says, "Oh, there you go."
These CEOs, and just for people, just so you know, like I'm still talking about Activision and Blizzard and Bobby Kotick. I don't even think he's resigned yet. He's waiting for this deal to go.
Yep.
He's going to get millions. Just in general, most CEOs.
Hey, D-Man, glad to see you.
Yeah, he's like hanging out in mine too. I love it. He's like doubling up. I love it. I appreciate it so much.
Yeah, he's always liking and commenting and whatnot on Instagram too.
So grateful for it. But these CEOs.
What was that noise? What was that noise? Oh, because I have Streamlabs opened. Did you hear that?
No.
I have Streamlabs open. There, I closed it. There we go. I don't know what just happened. I heard that that I have set for one of my widgets on Streamlabs. I forgot that I left it open.
I think people have a misconception on how difficult it is to actually be a CEO if you actually have feelings towards other people and you're empathetic and sympathetic. Because any CEO of these major companies, they don't care. All what they're looking at is they're looking at numbers, an Excel sheet, what they can do to improve efficiency, the money coming in, making sure that every quarter and every year that when they talk to the board, they see an increase in profit, that money is constantly up and ascending on an incline, whether that means to fire somebody that's been working for the company for 30 years because they're being overpaid and they're useless now, to just shutting down whole divisions and whatever. They don't have feelings. People who are extreme narcissists, their brains cannot develop empathy for other people. They don't care. They don't know what empathy is. They don't have feelings for anybody but themselves. So, and they can't
preach on.
And they can't. You can call it a handicap or whatever, but
call it honesty.
Some of the best lawyers and some of the best CEOs in the country, in the world, that's what they have, because they don't care, because they don't know how to care, because they do not have that feeling. So that's why when you see these things, when you have like people in these companies that really want to make a difference and be fair and like work together, let's do something together. And then you have Sony, like, you have the face of a company like Phil Spencer, which I really do feel like he's a genuine dude and he cares about the gamers. And then you have who just resigned, who just left PlayStation. What's his name?
Ryan.
Yeah.
Poo, brain fart. I did the
It's
video on
fine.
him.
It's fine. But
No, no, I'll get this. I'll get this. Something.
so
Jim Ryan. Jim
yeah,
Ryan.
yeah, yeah, he is another one who has lack of empathy. But you know who I feel are really strong? Jim Ryan. Thank you, Graham.
Yep.
I will give props to the Japanese because
Yes,
the Japanese can run a business,
especially Nintendo. Woo.
especially Nintendo. However, they have honor and respect.
Right.
Unlike the CEOs here in America, that's different. The Japanese, they're like, okay, like they know what all these CEOs are doing. They know the art of war and they all that and how it associates with business and stuff. But they actually have true respect.
Which Nintendo CEO was it that took the pay cut?
Iwata,
Was it Iwata?
God bless that man,
During the
dude.
Wii U, right?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, it was Iwata.
Iwata. I think he passed of cancer, and
Right.
he's like, we just want good games. And
He was a genuine person.
Yeah.
Like Miyamoto, like so many
Miyamoto's
of them
another one. You just
Yeah,
don't. I mean, they're living gaming legends. Iwata unfortunately passed pre-COVID. I think he passed away in like 2016, 2017. So, I just got a dono from David, dude. I just got that. Why did I not get the notification?
And you're dropping the F-bombs.
I didn't drop any F-bombs.
Yes, you did. You just did.
No.
Yeah, you said effing.
I said effing, but I didn't say F.
No, yes, you did. I'm not going to repeat it, but yeah, you did.
Really? I thought I was doing pretty good.
Yeah, you were.
That's going to pay for my coffee and donut tomorrow morning before I start work. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's so, like, honestly, I'm going to make sure.
You said it was Dave? It was Dave?
Yeah. I'm
going
to make
awesome,
sure.
Isn't
yeah.
Dave
I'm going to make sure.
But all these guys we have over here, they're all awesome. They
I'm going to
show
make
up
sure I
every
get
week.
these notifications up on my end while I'm streaming so that donation comes up.
We need to fix it. So when you're streaming, co-streaming from here, and then we can both do the combined chat.
Forgetting about us having to set that up because after we do this,
combined chat where they just go, where our chats intermingle.
After we do the stream, we still talk, but then we're creating content, and then I'm streaming, and then you're doing your thing, and so we forget to relink up.
Yes.
Well, anyways. We kind of went on a side quest here. Back to Modern Warfare.
I don't know. It's all within that.
It's within the realm. It's in the realm. But we're circling back here. Modern Warfare 3. The beta has already been cracked. There's already hacks. There's already hacks on console and then on PC.
And you were talking about the frog jumping thing.
Frog jumping. Listen, if you're good enough. There's such a delay between when they jump and then when they land. If you can't get them when they land, or at least preemptively track where they're going to be. I do this on Apex all the time. If you're gonna come at me and then you jump in the air, you're done. I'm already anticipating you jumping. When you reach that peak on your jump, because you go up and then you go down.
Right.
You're done. Most of the time. There are people, okay, that are able to, when they jump, they can kind of zigzag in the air. That's a whole other keyboard setup. You can only do it on PC from what I know. And that's some crazy movement stuff. And I've ran into people like that, and that's insane. A frog jump when you're prone down and then you're going like this on a big jump and then you're prone and crouching down again. There's so much time in the FPS realm that if you're halfway decent, you're going to be blasting them out almost midair. Or anticipating where they're going to land and they're done. So I'm not even. I think that when I reported on it, they were just glorifying it just to get people to read the article. And if anything, they're going to fix it. And I don't know if that's on PC or if it's just a controller thing. So I'm just concerned about hacks. It's going to ruin Warzone if they can't get their sits together. If you know what I mean.
There's zits.
There's zits together. Zits. No, that's what
frog jumping. There's zits. Da-da.
Yeah.
Da-da-da.
Otherwise,
2 of them one night.
Otherwise, you know what? I might be getting it, and I just really like the game. I just hate the price gouging. I'm sorry, guys. I went on a complete tangent on CEOs because of this, where we just made full circle.
It is completely okay, and you know what? I agree with D-Man. He says, I can't even do COD this year. Way too many games coming, and some I missed I still want to play. I played MW2, but I always disliked yearly COD.
D-Man, listen, I'm the same. I think a lot of us are burnt out on it. We even us big fans, we're really burnt out on it, and it's just like, I guess I'll buy it. I don't want to, but I want to play the game, and they know that.
It's weird that they went Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3. There was always something in between, like a Black Ops or Cold War or something, and
they saw
World
how
War
bad
II. It's
the Black Ops in between 2019 and MW2 did.
Yeah.
It didn't do very, very good. And then they did like the World War I. Nobody wanted that BS.
World War II. Yeah. I tried playing that one. I remember I bought 2 collector's editions for $17 a piece. And then one for PS4, one for Xbox. And then I ended up selling them for like $40. And I was like,
hey, perfect.
The statues were really cool. When I opened them up, they were falling apart. So I was like, oof. See, there you go.
Yeah.
I did too. And I also did playing what was the one with Reagan? Cold War. It was cool. I got halfway through it and then I went, all right, I'm bored.
You know what? Are we ready to kind of go on a side quest here a little bit now?
Are you done talking about no,
yeah,
the side quest is after the third topic. The third topic is the side quest, so
that's what I figured. So we can kind of lead into your birthday, but this is kind of transitioning into your birthday and shooters in general. I find myself.
You want to shoot me on my birthday?
No. Shooters.
Oh, she's here. Look who showed up.
Oh, nice. Josie, how are you? Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate you. I thought you were jumping on tonight.
Thank you, Josie. Yeah, Josie, if you do want to jump in, the link is in the Discord.
Yeah, you can jump in and say hi. We're going to be here for a little bit longer. At least I have at least like 15, 20 more minutes.
Yeah, we usually do about an hour and a half.
Yes.
But yeah, the link is in the Discord if you want to jump in. That's no problem.
So with shooters now playing battle royales and multiplayer, it kind of ruins single player driven, story driven FPS games for me. Because it's like these you're shooting bots. It's just not the same. The excitement isn't there when you're playing multiplayer with live real players or like Warzone or like Apex, and Apex is so freaking hard. I played earlier, so freaking hard. I recommend you not play Apex if you're just starting to get into a battle royale because you will freaking hate yourself.
No problem. I'm actually sorry. I don't know if you saw it on Twix, as we call it.
Twix.
I haven't been on. I've actually deleted a lot of social media off my phone, so I just saw the message today. I'm sorry about that. That's why. But yeah. What I'll do from now on is I'll just post the link, so any of you guys can join. And I'll just make sure I do it early enough. But we do it. We're still Thursdays, still Thursday nights. What do you call it? Frack, where was I? I just got brain farted.
So your birthday is coming up.
Oh yeah. That's not what I was gonna say, but sure, we'll go with that. I'm going to be 40 years old.
The big 40. Here's what's gonna happen. Everyone's going to sing happy birthday. You're going to have beers, and then you're going to wake up the next day and go, what changed? And you're going to go, nothing.
True. Okay. You know what? I'll hold you to that, Josie, and I will make sure I make the title card according. Maybe I can get Gabe in as well. It'll be like old times.
Be like old times. 19 episodes or 18 episodes ago. I still can't believe we're on episode 20 already.
We are on episode 20. Things have gone like this. We've had some crazy episodes. I really wish you were on the one with Jay. With Jay and Tom.
I really wanted to be on that one, dude. I really did.
Did you watch the whole episode?
I watched the whole thing.
Isn't it interesting how the whole episode was about theme parks and the chat was blowing up?
Well, here's the thing. I couldn't see the chat. The chat was disabled. I tried to turn the chat on. I couldn't do it. Remember?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah,
Chat
that's
was for
right.
some weird freaking reason. I don't know.
There are some times that I've noticed the chat gets disabled depending on what some people say in the chat.
That's so stupid. Like, you have no
But they
control
were
over that.
like they were going off. There were points in time I couldn't keep up with it. Like Graham, Dave, who else? Cody were all getting lost in the chat. I was like, I'm trying to read them, and then it's just going up. I'm like, oh, so this is why Tim does that. So, and yeah, but it was really fun. And then when when Jay started talking about the pirates thing, I found it really interesting.
I was like, dude, I had no idea he was so knowledgeable
Yeah.
about freaking pirates. He's going on and on. I was like, my knowledge of pirates is like Pirates of the Caribbean with Johnny Depp and One Piece anime, and he's going off and like talking about like how this guy really wasn't like a pirate, and like and then he just decided to, and like he was like the pirates of pirates because
Right.
he was like a noble one, and eventually stuff caught up to him. And
Did you subscribe to his pirate channel?
no, not yet. I was going to.
Yeah.
I was going to.
I think it's Life of Pirates or Pirates Life. But I know I subscribe. I watch. He doesn't put out as much content, but he says that's where his passion is in that channel.
Like I don't know, like the way he's really good with words and describing things. Like, and like when he started talking about it, I was like totally tuned in. I was like, whoa.
What do you call it? They invite. Well, he invited me, him and Tom, but he invited me, and then the next Tuesday night's main event, I was in there, the Geeks and Gamers chat, and I super chatted him, and what do you call it? Jay shouted me out and said, "Hey, yeah, I want him to join." Ooh, dang! Sorry, excuse me.
A little gassy.
Yeah, very. The meetup, and then everyone's like, "Sure, no problem, yeah," and I'm like, "Oh wow!" So in February, when MegaCon hits.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to join them in the meetup.
Oh, dude, you got to do a
maybe
vlog.
by then
you have to do
you'll
a
be
vlog.
able.
Yeah.
I'm thinking maybe you'd be able to make it in February.
Oh, dude,
Fingers
that would be
crossed.
amazing. That would be that'd be just as epic if I was able to make it out for your birthday.
But, yeah, and then you join us, and then
that'd be fantastic.
Just hang out with the Geeks and Gamers guys. Yeah, that would be pretty epic.
That would be
so.
Fun. Yeah, that'd be really,
but
really cool.
Yeah. But yes, my birthday is this coming Wednesday.
So how much do you want to share on what you're planning on doing?
I don't know.
That's the best, though. You have an idea?
My wife made reservations for us to go to dinner. But throughout the day,
at that awesome
dinosaur. The dinosaur. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So jealous, dude. Oh my god, dude. That place looks freaking made of dreams. You guys are Phil Spencer. What would you bring back? And would be bad for a day.
Okay, we're gonna answer this question, and then we'll come back to
dude,
answering.
I'm literally looking at my physical copy of Bad Fur Day. I need to get that sent in to get graded.
Wait, Dave. Wow. I think he followed the Facebook page, the Red Bandana Gaming Facebook page. My wife is the one who really takes care of that. I just post things from time to time. She was the one who was orchestrating through that. But I think if I'm not wrong, I think I saw Dave follow us on there too. I gotta, yeah. I'm thinking of maybe updating it with some more ready to start stuff. But that being said, ooh, he actually mentioned the game that I want brought back so badly.
Bad Fur Day?
No. Mech Assault. He mentioned it recently. There's Mech Assault and Mech Assault 2. I love Mech Assault 2.
I need to follow there too. I'm on Facebook. I'm on there too, homie. I just don't post
really
as
have
much.
Cut myself off.
Sometimes I post a lot when I'm posting like my YouTube stuff on there and whatnot. Right. So yeah, I appreciate it, man. Whenever you have time, I'm on there when I can.
Now, I tell people to follow me on everything, But to be honest, if you really want to keep in contact with me, it's Instagram.
Yeah, Instagram.
Th-
You're
that's the
pretty.
one I use.
You're really
Yeah,
on top of Instagram.
I'm trying to get more on top of Instagram, and when I mean posting, because I do like to sit on the toilet and look at reels, and this guy gets a
And watch
million
my
of
streams
them.
for some reason. I don't.
When you're streaming and I'm pooping, what better thing to watch?
I automatically assume that anytime you're on my stream, I'm like, you're either on the treadmill or you're
Well, now
sitting down.
because the gym, I go to a different gym and it closes earlier, you're not streaming when I'm at the gym. When I come home and I'm pooping, you're streaming. And I'm like, ooh, okay, watch.
Oh,
So,
so I was gonna say, D-Man. I was hoping after you had posted that you were in the store for Mario Wonder. I'm like, oh, does that mean that
yeah,
they have
I
demo?
joked on that.
Do they have a demo
Yeah,
out? No, I tried last night. There's no demo. I can't download a demo, but I have to go to the store to do a demo.
yeah,
I get it. I think they're doing that nostalgia feels for us as the elder millennials,
okay.
because we grew up on that stuff, like going to the store and playing. It's like we
There's a
gotta go to the
problem
store and play it.
when D Man posted that. I was like, oh, what about all the kids that lick their hands and sneeze and wipe their and
Now that
put,
we know that
and the
now,
thing is, after working retail, after working at GameStop, after working at Best Buy for as many years as I did, and I've seen the kids do that. They actually peed on the interactive ones. Oh yeah, so, someone even dropped a deuce, but that's another story. Oh, I've got all kinds of GameStop stories.
oh,
So,
oh, 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 okay.
you see that, Nick?
Your wife is not doing a very good job with the shame on her. Shame. No, you should MJ. You should DM his wife, talk to her, and put her in her place. How about that?
That would be funny.
I remember playing Mario 64 the first time at Blockbuster Store demo. Great memory. Grem. You and I both.
Oh, sorry.
I could remember the smell of the
I remember
carpet.
playing Mario 64 for the first time. You know where I played it for the first time? Walmart.
Blockbuster was it for me. I saw it. I saw that Nintendo 64 controller. I'm like, wow, this is what I saw in my gaming magazines. And I went up there and Mario was there on like the first level on like a plateau area, I think, where you cannon onto. I got a headache and it made me nauseous, but I was like, I gotta go back to Blockbuster.
See, I'm doing this and I'm like, what am I doing? And I'm using the stick like this. I'm like,
yeah.
what do I do? And I'm not understanding. Yeah, it was so weird. But I remember doing that. I'm staring like this at Walmart and I'm like, wait a minute. So,
good stuff, man.
Where we go? I wish I had a demo on the Switch, but it did bring back nostalgia of using one of those machines. I didn't get sick, at least. That's good. Also, I work retail. I totally get it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I'm so glad I don't work retail anymore.
I used to work retail back.
Yeah, the best of us have. So
born
I was
the year of the Nintendo 1994.
No, 94.
94 is when, or 96.
95. 95 in Japan, 96, 95.
Bro, I was a year off, and you act like I just like.
Because you should remember,
your dog, dude.
My dog's dead.
Okay.
He died a few years, quite some time ago, so it's okay. See, 1996.
I fixed it. I said 96 after I said 94. Terminator 2 came out in 94, I think.
Oops. Or maybe not.
Dude, can I express when my dad took me to the theaters to see Terminator 2 when I was a kid? I was like
I did.
I was like 8 years old, and
sorry, I didn't even realize that. I didn't even realize I did that. Actually.
All right, just move my screen. Just I'm done. Just take it away.
He's gone. He fired himself. What are you drinking? Why is it the color of
water with
sausage water?
Mio. It's lemonade.
Oh, that's the lemonade Mio?
It's good. And the orange is really good.
I have the orange vanilla. That's what I
spices it up, you know?
Hey! Oh, yes,
Oh,
this is
this
Nick.
is Nick Rogue. Oh, dude. Listen, Rogue, I first and foremost, I was in stitches when you guys were ripping on me. Okay? The sausage packing. Number 2, yes, I was legit packing sausage. Number 3, I was packing more sausage last night. So, I
And he
really
almost had to pack meat tonight.
I almost had to pack some meat tonight, but luckily I didn't. But you guys, that was a great stream. I really missed out. And I hope that we could all get back together again. The sooner the better, and and just have a good time hanging out and talking games and stuff.
So it's funny. What is this? What happened there?
Demonetized.
Oh,
Did I say a bad word?
no!
I used to slaughter my own beef. I know the pain.
Wow.
I do that
Okay,
twice a day, my friend.
there you go. Here we go. Now I'll just click on that every time.
Demonetized. And I'm being generous on twice a day. All the meat packing talk.
You know. So I don't know if you've been watching any of Tom's Rogue Attractions. Yeah, we have the same first name, by the way. Rogue Attraction, any of his streams. He has this really cool. He calls it theme park tactical, and it's like this vest thing that you put on and you put all your stuff in it. I asked him to send me the link. It's really cool. And I went, okay, I'm going to buy this. And then I went down a rabbit hole and found like
I was about to
half a
say,
dozen that I want.
yeah.
And then
It's
I'm
like,
like,
once you go to like any sort of like fun tactical gear in general, it's like, what else do they have? Like you
yeah.
you know.
And the thing is, I'm going to Horror Nights again tomorrow, and I wanted to get it for that, and I couldn't decide. So I'm like, screw it, I'll get it for next week, because I know we're going to go to the theme parks a couple of times next week.
Speaking
so.
of tactical gear, wait, I ran a dairy and a cattle farm in North Carolina in my prior life, dude. Good for you.
Wow.
No, that he's a man's man. I mean, that type of work is no joke. He's the underbelly.
I've been to those farms in North Carolina.
He's the underbelly of like providers of like food. You talk to regular people, and a mutual podcaster we talks about this. It's like it's like, where do you get your food from? Where does food come from? Well, it comes from the store. It's like, no, it comes from people like Rogue Attraction who worked and is like pure. That's America. That's America right there.
And when I was young, my grandfather, we had a house up in North Carolina in the mountains. My grandfather would actually take me to those farms because he knew a number of the guys I've been to cow farm, where they have the dairy farm, sorry, where they milk the cows and everything. And then you go out onto the New River and he had a big plot of land where the bulls would actually be. We went fishing down there. Then he took me to a chicken farm where you go walk down and they take all the eggs and everything like that. Probably one of the worst smells I smelled in my entire life.
You get used to it.
But yeah, and then goat farms and all that other stuff.
You know, the
all
thing
that.
is, and I expressed this before, cows are so sweet and so nice, and they're huge, and they're
down the street,
they're also delicious. So.
It's funny, before you get to the main street where I live, you have to go down a mile of nothing, and there's a big pasture that has cows, horses, and a bald eagle in a tree. No one can touch it because there's a bald eagle nest in that tree. But yeah, and then all the cows
bald
and
eagles
everything
are
really
pretty
cool.
freaking majestic. When I was when I went to
I think I have a photo. I'll send it to you.
Gosh, when I got out of when I first went to Alaska after the flight and we went to the campgrounds we were at, I go look at like a canyon with a river. The first thing I see is just canyon, very majestic. Named them after dishes. Made it easier to do my work. But Rogue. Am I not wrong? Like, aren't cows just like the sweetest thing? They're like puppy dogs, dude. Most of them. I know you're gonna get those outliers.
Nice,
like
but
a bull,
they're drooly.
you don't want to mess with a bull.
Some of them are kind of drooly,
but they're so sweet, dude. Yes. They really are. But they're delicious. Sorry. Yeah, and for people who want to know,
what? Speaking of cows, I had burgers tonight for dinner. I made them myself. I like to make my own. So.
I'm
I
not
don't
gonna.
make the cow.
I did not have dinner yet, but I did get a lot of sausages from the salamis, and cut up some salami, put a tomato and some cheese on it. You're good to go, baby.
Wow, they're actually very smart.
Yeah.
They're so smart. So that means smarter than 50% of the U.S.'s population.
Probably. Let's go eat dolphins too.
Wait, which dolphin? Mahi mahi?
Bro, mahi mahi's tuna, dog.
Mahi mahi is dolphin fish.
Bro, mahi mahi is a type of tuna. There's around 13 different types of tuna.
It's a dolphin fish. If you look it up, the dolphin fish is mahi mahi.
Someone's got to look this up, dude. I think he's wrong. I hope you're wrong.
If you just
go mahi mahi dolphin, nobody goes, "Hey, dude, dolphin? I like that mahi mahi dolphin." Mahi mahi is like a type of tuna.
If you type in dolphin fish, it comes up, and it's mahi mahi. Go ahead, Google it, Bing it.
Mahi mahi is the type of dolphin, or is mahi mahi the type of
it's called a dolphin fish. It's a dolphin fish. Mahi mahi, or common dolphin fish, is a surface-dwelling, ray-finned fish found in offshore temperate tropical and subtropical waters worldwide, also widely called dorado and dolphin.
Bro, I'm talking about the dolphins that go ee, dude, not
That's
the dolphin.
That's called a porpoise.
Where is this even?
Okay. You have another browser, open it up, type in dolphin fish.
Logan,
and then type in porpoise.
I'm submitting. Okay.
Look.
Also,
he's had actual
I have had dolphin. It doesn't taste well. You know what I had one time in the Bahamas?
They have it in Scandinavia. Ooh. Mm.
I'm looking at this fish. Also, I love awkward, weird-looking stuff like this. I think things like this look beautiful, like my alligator snapping turtle. And this thing's amazing. I wouldn't eat it. It's a gorgeous-looking fish.
Speaking of Moana, I went to Epcot the other day, and it was so packed, and my wife and I couldn't figure out why it was so packed. And we're like, the crowds are supposed to be dead. It was Sunday. We went after church, and I'm like, why is it so packed? And then we found out it was a soft opening of Moana. And then I just thought about how that sounds.
Are they doing a live version of Moana? Did I see something?
Soft opening of Moana.
Oh, I love bots on Twitch. I love bots on Twitch. I'm not going to give this person or this bot anything that left me in my comments. But hey, they're offering me viewers, followers, and views and chat bots, etc.
This is what Jay was telling me. Like, I hit Jay up. I was asking what he was doing on Monday, see if he was going to go to a park. And then he said, it's Columbus Day. And I totally forgot it was Columbus Day weekend. And on that Sunday, he was there. It's probably why I didn't see it, because I wasn't watching. So, no, my pastor and his family were there on that same Sunday. So, and we literally walked by each other on different sides of the entrance of Epcot. Didn't even see him. So, what are we saying? Yep, live action. Yep, with The Rock as his character. Yep, there we go. So, but yeah, dude, have you ever been to Epcot?
Have I been to Epcot?
Yeah.
When I was much younger, when the test drive first came out.
Test track.
I did this before. We talked about this. You corrected me before.
Yeah. It's because it's Chevrolet.
Yeah, I loved it. I was in heaven.
Well, they're changing it again.
Are they?
Yep. They're making it look like the jungle. No, it was some of one of the images.
It felt like a facility where they're doing testing and test dummies and stuff. That's what made it cool.
Well, they changed that already.
Oh,
that's been it's looked like a Tron ride. No
wonder
for years,
my Disney freaking stock has dropped dramatically, dude. It's like $80 a share. Oh, I do. Well, I bought it when it was low to begin with. I'm actually like, Hollywood Studios was crazy Monday. Rogue. Oh, by the way, Rogue. Mahi mahi is commonly referred to as the dolphin fish. However, it's essentially to clarify that mahi mahi is not related to the dolphin, which is a marine mammal. MJ. Send that to Logan's wife. And let her know that. Okay? let her know that, because I don't know what she's doing with that Facebook page. Okay, I'm done. I'm done, MJ. Um, what the hell was I talking about, dude?
I don't know where we went. I don't know where we went with this. All I know is I was laughing there. And I was saying last time I went to Hollywood Studios was like a month or so ago, maybe 2 months. And it was so busy because I was getting back to, to what he said there.
oh,
And
here's what I
it
wanted.
was so busy. I was like, nope, I don't even want to be here. We left after an hour.
So Rogue, the I get mad Jim Henson vibes and Labyrinth vibes with your little gremlin on your shoulder.
So
Is that
you
that's the
don't
point, right?
you you don't you don't you
What did I
you
do
don't know what
now? What did I do now? I'm done. Get me out of here.
you're fired. You're rehired. That's the most times you've ever been fired, and
Dude.
twice you fired yourself.
So we're at 3. We're topping 3 on this.
No, 4.
Oh,
That's 4. I fired you twice. You fired yourself twice. You've never seen this. It's a small franchise. Not too many people have heard of it, but people like it. It's from a little known movie, little known series. Star Wars.
I was getting like Secret Crystal or whatever vibes and stuff like that.
No, he does not know Zord.
I don't. I'm sorry. That's okay. You don't have to subscribe and like any of my videos. I have failed you.
You go back to your channel, you're down to 0 subscribers
I'm like down,
somehow.
yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, man, I'm actually very proud. I'm at like 1667. I'm going to go like, it's going to be down to like 1300 again. And I'm just going to be like, I'm done. I'm done with everything.
I can't wait till you get to 1776. That's going to be cool.
That'll be actually really cool. We'll have to do, as soon as that happens, we'll have to do an impromptu.
Mine's like, mine, when I noticed that, I went, oh, cool. And the next thing I went, it was like 1778. So I couldn't even.
Let me embrace 1776, the
It was a
freaking
long
day
time
of our
ago.
freedom.
Random side note, you guys see the weird new Dragon Ball Daima trailer?
No.
No.
What is Toriyama doing? Dragon Ball Super. Listen, I have a couple friends who are knees deep in DBZ stuff, and even them, they're like, what are they doing? They're like, I love Dragon Ball Z. We all love Dragon Ball Z, my group of friends, but they're like, what are they doing?
So wait, they're knees deep in Dragon Ball, like you're balls deep in meat?
Exactly.
Yes, YouTube has been really weird. Have you noticed that lately? With the subscribers, mine goes up, and then it drops a little, and goes up, and then drops a little, goes up. It's weird.
I'm a much smaller channel than both, obviously, like Rogue and you. So like when I watch my,
well, he's at 2000.
Yeah, he's bigger than
2001
for sure, which is fine. I don't care. I don't rate things on that. But like,
no. When he hit 2000, I was like, awesome. Yeah, he's on my.
So I do the live analytics,
and 2.16K.
We talk about that's up from than the last time that I saw it. That's really good. But I'm watching the live analytics, and we talked about this last week. I'm like, dude, I'm watching it. I'm watching my views. They're going up, and all of a sudden they drop 300. I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What just happened here? This was 3,750, and now you're telling me 2,985. I'm like, what? And I looked at my analytics, dude. The only way I'm actually getting discovered is through my shorts.
Now, that seems to be good. Yep. There you go. Shorts are a good set. Yep. Shorts. The thing is with shorts, they'll get me like my last one got me.
Shorts are godsend. I agree. I agree with you, Rogue.
The thing is, I got a ton off my last short. All I did, I got my wife again, because it's my birthday month. You're gonna hear her come up a lot. She got me the Buzzy Beetle, from Mario, and it's one of the stuffed ones. And I just did a camera panning with the da in the background. It got like 2,000 something views, and I gained, I don't know, couple dozen subscribers, and then over the day, I'm losing them. because they realize people will subscribe after seeing your shorts and then realize, oh wait, I don't like the rest of your content on some.
That happened to me
So
today. I was almost
say
at
out of every
1670 and I
10,
lost a few.
you keep about 7 or 8.
Yeah.
So
I'm just, you know what, honestly, out of the silver lining out of all this is I'm just thankful we have like pretty good analytics that we can go into
yeah,
and kind of see what's going on and the retention rate and all that fun stuff. So we have that. I've been getting more and more addicted to it. Yes, I am not heeding your warning. I will have live analytics open while I'm working during the day, but I was posting a lot.
well, that's what I do at the beginning of the day. I do all my research in the morning, and then I plan my videos for the day or my content for the day. Shorts, like they used to be planned, and now I'm just like, oh, this will make a cool short. Oh, this will make a cool short. This will make a cool short. And then sometimes it's good, sometimes it isn't. It's really weird.
No, I mean,
Yeah.
I literally, I don't even have a real audience live, Rogue. So that's really, really good. I have 2 audiences that is literally, um, vast majority, like 55+% is
You
shorts,
know what?
and then the remaining is my active videos that I post.
He makes a really good point. Don't think about shorts. Dumber the better. So true. You'll come up with the most fanciest thing. I made this fancy short about reviewing Motorfest the Crew, did all this, and it bombed. 100 something views. Stupid one, just do 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 do, and then 2,000 some odd views, just like that.
Yeah, it's dude, and honestly, Logan, we had talked.
I don't use TikTok, so
Oh, Dave,
he's
well
a
then
TikToker.
you
I'm not a TikToker.
go to my TikTok, 10,300 subs, followers. Go to at Nikki Duel. It's Nikki NICKY Duel. I post more stuff on my TikTok than I do on my shorts, but I also stream on TikTok as well.
See?
On Bow and Arrow.
Yeah, I saw that one. I saw that one. I got 10,000 on one the other day. I forget what it was. I could actually pull it up here. If I go content, shorts, there was one I can't remember. Like I did one that only got 107. One was 1.4K. Where's that one? Uh, remember the one where we talked about the PS1 moving it upside down? 9K.
9K?
Yeah.
I have
8.6 to be precise.
Dude, I like the talking the BS about the console stuff, which listen guys, I'll say this here. Very much okay, yes, I don't like the design of the PS5. But I emphasize that and I post it, and my video that has it's like 7-8 seconds, dude, 2,000 views. It's crazy.
My buddy who never gets posts anything on YouTube did an MK1 short. Yep.
Because I feel like it's a bait that the YouTube algorithm goes. It's like, oh, because the YouTube wants your content. YouTube wants content. They want you to get an audience. They want you to watch your stuff until you reach a certain level, and then they go, we're going to pull it back, make more content, and then we'll reward you. TikTok does the same thing.
See, you see what he's saying here? He's 110% correct.
After I was putting 3 p.m. we'll get a boost. Okay.
Even full length videos, I was putting out videos. I was scheduling them every morning at 7 a.m. They would be dead, and then all of a sudden they'd get a boost in the afternoon. And then I was like, all right, let me try. And then I started putting them in the afternoon, and then all of a sudden, boom. I don't put videos in the morning anymore. Yeah. I only do them in the afternoon.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Boom.
I was looking at my analytics last night. My users who watch videos, my subscribers who watch the videos are very active during the noontime. When they actually watch my videos, it's like 4, 5, 6 p.m. in the afternoon. So
see,
why am I scheduling
mine get active
videos
about an hour or two before yours, but start watching like yours do, but at like 2 and 3.
Yeah, I think.
Yep, school and work.
Yep, I agree. 100% Rogue. 100% school and work. That's just the demographic.
Yep.
And that's fine. And that's. Excuse me. Ooh, now I'm getting gassy. Ooh.
Wow. He's
Salacious
talking
beat.
Rogue. Yeah. No, it's okay. Do you really not know Star Wars? Jabba the Hutt.
Doesn't he get
The
shot
little.
off somebody's shoulder or something?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I do know. I do know, and it just yeah, I remember that now. Was that Return of the
It's like,
Jedi?
yeah.
Okay, so see, I'm not completely. Hey, Rogue Attractions. If you're not subscribed to the Click the Large, resubscribe. Or if you unsubscribe, just resubscribe. Did I gain? Did I
Boom,
gain?
Slave Leia. So
Which I know a lot of people have that stuff. Like Slave Leia looks really, really. I think that's peak
now,
whatever that actress
have
was.
you been watching any of the G&G streams? Because he's on a lot of them. Like the ones that, especially when they play the only reason I know about Fortnite is because of them. I watch their streams. I don't play it, and now
Fortnite's
that they
got a
do the
Jack
no build,
Skellington skin coming out, and it's like I love Jack Skellington. I'm still not downloading Fortnite. I'm sorry.
yeah, I can't. That's how I feel about Call of Duty. They're bring Skeletor and Shredder, but it's still Call of Duty.
Skeletor? I didn't know they were bringing Skeletor.
You didn't see the really? Where have you been, Mister Call of Duty?
Hey, Diablo, bruh. I've been covering Diablo.
That lost 1.3 million players. I watched your video,
bro. Thank you, by the way. I feel very special. I mean, you're not a PC guy, you don't play Diablo, but I actually do feel special that you watched that video. Thank you. Yeah, 1 point, dude.
I watch. You don't put them up as frequently as I do. I'm glad you are starting to.
I'm working.
Trying
I've been
to
really
put up videos every day
this week, dude. I've been really.
Now, one thing is, be careful when you double dip in a day, because your second video can cannibalize your first one.
That's what I was thinking, man. That's what I was thinking.
And then if your first one is already doing better, like doing very well, and you put out a second one, the second one will get cannibalized.
Okay.
Once you become a bigger channel with thousands and thousands and thousands, they'll all get seen no matter what.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But when you're smaller, they don't get as seen. So yeah.
I like it.
Oh no. Baldur's Gate is no. It's
no, it won't.
No. Yep.
I was talking about this.
Look at this guy.
At least 8 hours apart.
Yep.
Dude,
See,
I
was trying to do that. I was trying to find that good
medium.
That medium ground.
That median, the middle ground, the median to.
So I was doing at 7 a.m. and 2:30. The ones at 2:30 were doing better than the 7 a.m. And then when the 7 a.m. was doing better than the 2:30, the 2:30 just died. So it got no views. So I basically now put them around anywhere between 2 and 4, depending on the topic. And now that one just does gangbusters over the 2 videos in one day combined.
And I like this idea to put out something later, because when I'm done and I'm exhausted, sometimes I stream, I'm just mentally burnt out, and you could tell. I mean, listen, you and I have talked. I think you know when I'm burnt out and I'm trying to do my content. I think you already know. Yeah. So, and it's like it's late at night.
From one video to the next will go from here to here.
Yeah.
And another thing is, your interactions are really poor when you're. I'm like, dude, you should have. I didn't want to say anything, but I'm like, dude, you should just not have done.
But we talked, but we already know. We already know, and we've already talked about this. But some content's better than no content. What do I got this baby here?
See, there you go. One at 3 p.m. and one at 12 a.m.
I like it. I like that. I actually like the 12 a.m.er.
I don't get any views at that time.
I'm gonna try it. I'll try it.
My viewers drop off around 9, 10 o'clock. But it's weird. I put up a video yesterday around 5 because I didn't make it home in time. I was really busy. I had the dentist and all this other stuff. So by the time I got home, I put up a quick video. It got like 30 views. That was it. And then overnight, 400. And it's still doing. It's doing better than the one I just put up.
I love waking up, and it doesn't happen often, to when I post a video and there's tons of contents. There's tons of comments. I mean, on my videos, and I'm just like, this is great. And then I go
See,
in there and I talk to everybody.
that makes sense for him because he's got UK and Brazilian. I have United States, Mexico, and a very little UK,
Hmm.
but I have a big US and Mexico. So even though I'll have people commenting in full Spanish, and I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm like,
Oh, dude, I get that sometimes on Twitch and stuff, and you know, uh, especially when I was in Flight Simulator, dude, I had a lot of people coming in from other countries, and I would fly over their country and shit. I'd fly out of the airports
mhm.
that they were used to. It was a lot of fun.